Good morning. I'm Jamie Glenn, CEO of Inigral, and today I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into what we're doing on improving enrollment and retention within higher education. We're based in San Francisco. By way of my background, I've been in technology for quite a while, spent some time at Yahoo, was one of the founding members of truly a real estate search site, and spent some time in the job sector doing social recruiting at JobBite. Our goal is really focused on helping students succeed within higher educational institutions. And we feel that we can do that by helping them engage and interact with those institutions. Obviously, the way that education is being changed today means that it's harder for students to feel connected, to get the information, and build lasting connections to help them throughout their process. And that's what we're focused on. So brief overview of the company. What do? We provide private networks built on the Facebook platform for higher education institutions. They're white labeled for the schools. So we're basically a UCLA app on Facebook. We were founded in 2007. To date, we've raised $10.2 million in capital. We're backed by Founders Fund, Retro Ventures, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is an investor as well. We have about 130 paying customers. On average, they pay about $30K per year. It's an ASP price that's based on the size of the institution. And we're based in San Francisco, about 30 employees. We have a wide-ranging types of customers. So we span four-year private institutions, four-year public institutions, two-year community colleges, and some of the non-traditional institutions as well, online-only institutions. And the product name right now is Schools App. So we coined the term social enrollment management. So we're focused on helping students basically start smart within their college, starting their college process. How do we do that? We do that by helping them build lasting relationships and connections with institutions. And we're focused on three primary drivers. One is data. We're big data geeks. Two, we're both focused on students, so making sure that the students actually have a great user experience and actually feel connected to each other as well as connected with the university. And then ultimately, we need to make sure that we provide the universities with results, measurable results on how we're doing. So how do we do this? By partnering with the schools, we get data feeds of all their incoming class, and as they get their acceptance letters, they get an invitation to join, in this case, Gonzaga on Facebook. The student clicks accept this invitation, they add this application, and then they can start to build out their profile, join interest in communities that are all configurable by the school, and they start to meet people that are like them, that are trying to decide what school to go to. And our belief is that if we can help students make better decisions on what school that they start with, that ultimately they'll end up making a better decision and persisting all the way through graduation. So we have the ability to join communities, find friends, and this really resonates especially well with out-of-state students, transfer students, and international students. Because they're, sometimes it's very difficult to get on campus and actually take a tour of the campus or feel like what the institution's like, Schools App actually provides a method via the web for them actually to do this and make friends before starting school. And the students like it. They're very active within Schools App. They like having reinforcement of their decisions on what institutions they're interested in, what life is like at the university. And as they continue on into their first year making that transition, they've already made a group of friends. And they're addicted. So compared to some of the other social sites, you'll see here Schools App actually does relatively well with repeat usage. The schools are on it all the time. About half of our traffic is on our mobile apps as well. So we have a Facebook, an iOS app, an Android app, and a mobile web version as well. And one thing that we found is that making friends as well as other behaviors within Schools App is highly correlated to yield. And you can see here students that make over 12 friends within our application actually end up enrolling at a 100% rate. One of the things that we launched at the end of last year, which is new to us, is our enrollment intelligence. So we have a patent pending algorithm that basically predicts yield and enrollment rates, a student's likelihood to enroll based on their social and their behavioral data that we see within Schools App. And so we can provide this to the university and they can tailor their recruitment and marketing efforts based on students who are likely to enroll, those that are on the fence, and those that are not likely to enroll, and redeploy their recruitment resources appropriately. And we've seen, as we looked at our 2012 schools and their classes, that students who do join Schools App actually yield and enroll at higher rates than students who don't enroll in Schools App. And these are some quotes from the schools that we have as well, just reinforcing how engaged they are with Schools App and how fond they are with it. So what's next for us? We have continued development within our Schools App application as we continue to roll out across the US. But we're also really focused on mobile. Obviously, mobile is very important, and we've seen a huge growth in our mobile usage as well. Students aren't necessarily always accessing the internet and services on their laptops while they're at school. They're moving around all the time and they're on mobile devices. This is especially important for students who have low income as well, and their mobile device is their primary channel for gateway to the internet. And then lastly, something that we'll be rolling out early summer is a new product that we're focused on that is focused earlier in the funnel on prospective students, so students before they've actually applied to a university. So we'll be announcing that later in the summer. So again, I'm Jamie, I'm the CEO of Inigral. Feel free to reach out to me. We're looking for partners to partner with us on our platform that we have with the schools, obviously partnering with institutions, and we're also interested in discussions about growth capital going forward as well. Thank you very much.